So much for the summer doldrums with regards to precious metal prices, at least so far. All the metals are up today. We're going to talk about how silver is climbing today at a healthy rate, but platinum has soared today. It's exploded in price, and so has palladium. We'll talk about them all in this video as we explore. A wild day for the markets as they move here pretty dramatically. Silver indeed is continuing to see a lot of support in the $36 range. In fact, this quarter we've seen consecutive closes above $36 an ounce. This is a healthy silver market right now. And, it's pretty amazing. The market looks to be like it's working off the froth of the previous move to the upside. And silver has been somewhat choppy in early trading earlier today, as we're basically in the middle of a range that we've been in for a couple of weeks. The $35.48 level at the bottom has been a significant support, while the $37 level above offers a bit of resistance, perhaps extending to the $37.50 level. Now we're talking like those numbers could come into play in the near future. But I'm telling you, $36 is looking better and better and better. And I tell you what, we're going to see some pullbacks for sure in the market. But one thing is for sure, so far, there doesn't seem to be much sign of it slowing down for silver, although it's not springing up to new heights either. It's staying in this range. This is actually what we want. But Summit Metals, a channel sponsor, well, they indeed do sell silver and gold, and now, for the first time, they are selling platinum. So if you want to get some platinum, check out summitmetals.com. Indeed, competitive prices on all, excellent service, and fast shipping. Check out summitmetals.com. Now let's go over the market complex and what the metals have done today. Gold is up 0.62% moments before these markets close, up $20.50 today to $3,359.39. Silver has climbed up 1.46%, up 53 cents today. That's a pretty big jump, although I wouldn't call it a surge, but that's a pretty big climb to $36.63. And that's just 3 cents short of the high today at $36.66. Platinum, though, is up $70 right now, comfortably above $1,400 right now, up over 5.17% to $1,434 per ounce. Palladium is the winner of the day, but slightly edging platinum, up 5.54%, up $61. Still far short of where platinum is right now, though. It's resting at $1,183 per ounce. No movement in rhodium today. But these metals are certainly impressive to watch them move like they are. And it's quite something we need to keep in mind is the market that has been strong before. So perhaps of this is going to be a bit of working off the froth, if you will. Volume is still relatively normal, although maybe a little bit lower than usual. At least it was in the morning, according to FX Empire. So that's what we're looking at there. You look at the pullback as potential buying opportunities, as we should do if you're a range-bound trader. And then obviously, if you do get the breakout, we should really start to take off. A breakdown below the $35.48 level opens up a move down to the 50-day estimated moving average, which is closer to the 34.80 mark. I don't think we're going to see that, though. I really don't. So we could see some dynamic support there. It could be a long-term value play if it does happen. The summer doldrums could be late in getting here, which means that these numbers may be something to look forward to. But as I said, $34 is an incredibly important number, as I posted a video about that some time ago now. And nobody is saying that silver is going to go below that level anytime soon. So it's quite impressive to see that move. Now, platinum is a metal that I am continuing to be bullish on now, and have been for a while. In fact, I was bullish on it until I practically gave up in a video I posted and about that I didn't think we were going to see platinum do much, and then boom, less than probably a week after that video posted, then it comes. Timing is everything for sure. And so now I'm back on that train. Of course, I had never planned to sell any platinum, but I have bought some more since this move upward, including this piece here. This is a Canadian maple leaf, and got it for under spot thanks to Stacker Factor. And of course, the silver maple leaf is here too. It's very difficult to photograph or film these platinum coins unless you hold them exactly at the right place in the light to be able to see the designs and the like, but it's really difficult to photograph even for gold, silver, platinum, and palladium because of the design. But boy, I tell you what, they're nice, and it's nice to have those in the stack. And platinum and silver, indeed, are the metals that are shining right now. It's pretty amazing to see the movements that we've been witnessing in these metals, and likely it's going to continue with platinum. There's a piece I'm going to be referencing here from Mining MX that hybrid vehicle sales will buoy platinum until 2026. The surge in the platinum price over the past month to well above $1,385 an ounce may be followed by a short-term correction, but it's expected to continue appreciating for the remainder of 2025 and 2026, according to an economic think tank, Afro Foresight. And this is good news for South Africa, which produces about 70% of the global platinum supply. The trough in the platinum price to below $1,000 an ounce in 2023 and 2024 has resulted in cost-cutting, job losses, and the closure of marginal production. We've covered those topics back then too. It's barely sustainable, which is one of the reasons why I've been so bullish on the metal. And because if that were to continue, the price would have no choice but to go up. And in a sense, that's what's happened. The latest price improvement could be a response to the World Platinum Council's forecast that they gave back in May of a 966,000 ounce platinum deficit this year. The weaker dollar, stronger jewelry demand, and plans by global automakers such as Toyota and Isuzu to increase output of hybrid electric vehicles. Afro Foresight chief economist Nathan Moosen had said there. They also downgraded its forecast for global growth below 2% this year as U.S. protectionism is weighing on investment sentiment and squeezing exporting countries like China. Higher growth is forecast in 2026 and 2027, but still below trend, they're saying. Moosen said that 40 to 50% of the year-to-date rise in gold and silver prices and 20 to 25% of the rise in platinum prices was attributable to dollar weakness. However, platinum was surging ahead of the other metals, showing other factors at play. Its attractiveness as a safe haven. Yeah, believe it or not, platinum can be a safe haven. And this is why I'm encouraged folks to have a little bit just to diversify in the case. Because certainly right now we're seeing examples and witnessing its movement on the upward side. And though it is an industrial metal, it does have some attributes of the other precious metals. That's why I consider it the safest of the fringe precious metals, of the platinum group metals. I believe in platinum really the most in that regard. So yeah, it's pretty amazing. Surging ahead of other metals, and we see that jewelry demand and a more positive outlook for demand from the automotive sector as well. Despite geopolitical upheavals, global supply chain pressures were easing and car sales were trending upwards. So Vinesh Chetty, who's the head of research at Afro Foresight, said petrol cars still accounted for 70% of car sales in 2024, while 20% were battery electric vehicles. Plug-in hybrids, which have both batteries and petrol engines, are becoming increasingly popular among consumers. And in May, 40% of Toyota's global sales were of hybrids. BEV sales fell in the first quarter of this year as subsidies are tapering off, and President Donald Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill provides for an end of EV subsidies. Hybrids use more PGMs, specifically platinum and rhodium, in their autocatalyst and gas engines. This is pushing demand for PGMs up, together with more stringent emission standards requiring greater PGM loading on an auto catalyst. Hydrogen vehicles, which use platinum as a catalyst, are becoming more popular for commercial use because they do not require lengthy charging and provide greater power for towing than battery electric vehicles. And we also know that the folks there said that platinum and rhodium demand will rise on higher hybrid sales this year. Palladium demand from the automotive sector will decline. So this is why I've been more bullish on platinum than I have on palladium recently. So that is, and even though palladium actually outperformed all the metals today, but that's pretty interesting news. So the 5-year outlook on prices, platinum price was very likely to be volatile but trend upwards, underpinned by sales of gasoline cars and hybrids and a recovery in industrial demand in line with global growth. And so we'll see some of that play out, but it's fascinating. Now again, this is an opinion by a think tank. Will it actually come true? And it's possible, but it may not either. You have to make your own decisions accordingly. But so far, I was right about platinum, just a little late in my forecast of it's going up. But I think as Coins A to Z said, more likely we're going to see probably $1,500 platinum very soon. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Hope you found this video informative, insightful, and educational. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to each and every one of you for watching and encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.